I woke up with the most excruciating headache ever. I'm pretty sure I got abducted by aliens last night. Abducted. Yeah, I said abducted. Abducted by aliens. That's right there is the exact kind of person that they would want to abduct. This weekend I had every intention of doing a pantry challenge, another pantry challenge, because we've been doing those on the weekends, but I really want to go to Sam's Club. I need to go to Sam's Club, and a bunch of you guys have told me about things at Sam's Club that I need to be on the lookout for. So, and a bunch of y'all have suggested paper plates too, because you see my dishes. So I don't think I'm going to do a pantry challenge this week. Look at me, like all putting in contact and speaking at the same time. Oh, that's why they want to abduct me right there, son. I'm part of the 1% that can do that. Even though I want to do a pantry challenge this week, I can't honestly do a pantry challenge this weekend if I go to Sam's Club, because, oh no, let me just dip you back in here so that you don't have crud on you. That's how that works, right? Just dip it on in there. I can't honestly do a pantry challenge if, why does that not look round? I don't know, maybe my eye warped it. Is my eye perfectly round? I can't honestly, I've said this 5 times, y'all. I can't honestly do a pantry challenge if I go to the store. Ow. Okay, I can't, I'm saying it for a 6th time, but this will be the last time, I promise. I can't honestly do a pantry challenge if I'm going to the store on a Friday. I usually don't go to the store on Friday. I usually go Sunday night or Monday. But we want to do a family kind of evening today and go down to Knoxville. And Knoxville is where my Sam's Club is at. And I was like, well, right now it's the perfect opportunity. We'll just hit that place up last. And I can pick up some stuff that I've been needing and buy some meat and stuff in bulk, because you guys brought me on to the fact that it's way cheaper going there and buying meat in bulk than it is going to my local Walmart and buying a crap ton of 1-pound packages of hamburger meat, which is what I usually did. That's the main plan for the day for me, is to go to Sam's Club. And then for the kids and Shane, their main plan for the day is to go to McKay's. That's, oh, and one of my kids absolutely suggested Target. That's non-negotiable. That was Cammie. Cammie, y'all know if you've been here a while, if you know us, that Cammie is obsessed with Target. And my kids get paid every month. I basically have them like sort of like on a payroll. It's like a superior allowance. They can get paid for anything that they do, for randomly being kind. I don't pay them to be kind. So if they go and shake somebody's hand, they don't automatically get paid, because in real life, if I go shake somebody's hand, I don't get paid. Same as cleaning my house. My kids don't get normal allowance for chores and stuff, because I don't get, well, I do kind of get paid to do chores. You know, they should really update that thought process, because you can now get paid to do chores as an adult. Doing YouTube and cleaning your house and stuff, that's technically me doing chores, and I technically get paid for it. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now, because one of my kids is going to bring that up. I know that they are. At some point, someday, they're going to bring that up. Where's my beard trimmer? Come on now. I need my weed eater. Let's go, girls. There's my handy dandy pink weed eater that Nanny got me. I think she noticed I had some beard hairs, and she wanted to take care of that herself, which God bless her soul. Thank you, Nanny. I also use it to get my sideburns too, because they get a little bit out of control. Shane says I don't have any sideburns, and that just means I'm doing a good job at keeping them trimming those hedges. You hear that? That's how you know that it's cutting some stuff. You know, one of these days I'm just going to embrace the mustache hair. It ain't going to be today, but one of these days I'm going to embrace it. I always do that after I put this on, because I use this sort of like a shaving cream kind of thing. It's not what it's for, but I use that for it. I need to hurry and stop yakking so much. We need to go here in a minute if we're going to get anything done. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all, I promised one of you guys, just one of y'all, but one of y'all means the world to me, so I don't care if just one of y'all asks for something, I'm going to try my best to do it, regardless of if there's 87,000 other people. Like, I know if one of y'all want to see it, there's other people that want to see it, so I'm going to do it for that one person, no matter what. if I can. So they asked to see the products that I'm using as I go along. This is for whenever I use self-tanner. Or I want to play with fire and I want to paint half my neck to match my face. And this is when I don't have self-tanner. This is Urban Decay and this is in shade 0.5. And this is Maybelline Matte Poreless Fit Me foundation, which is awesome. And it works better than any high brand. I promise you, it works so good. This is 310 Sun Beige. This is what I use whenever I have a tan, which is only ever a fake tan, because I don't tan very well. I used to as a kid. I used to be like tan, like sun goddess tan, but I guess I just spent so long being a hermit that I've like changed my whole body chemistry. It's actually a talent. I have the habit of doing that. I use that as the first layer. And then, this is not a tutorial, by the way. Nothing I ever do is a tutorial. But this is just how I make my face look presentable. And trust you me, it does look better on camera than it does in person. It absolutely does. A bunch of y'all are like, oh my gosh, you're so good at makeup. No, I'm good at like putting makeup on, but I'm not good at blending it. It just doesn't show on camera. That has black on it, and if I use that, I'm going to get a big old black dot on my face. But I don't know where anything else is to do it, so I'm just going to. I use my setting spray from NYX. And I spray it onto this to dampen it because I don't want to take my honey into the sink and dampen it so that it blends better. This one is the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. You want to make sure you get your hairline so you don't have a halo, as I like to call it, around your forehead. If you want a halo, then you don't have to get close to your hairline. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with halos. See, do you see the difference here? This is okay because it just is. Because it just is. I mean, if stuff like this bothers you, then go with your own shade. Or make sure that you remember to self-tan the night before. Usually, I lighten it up with my powder anyway that I go on and put on here in a minute. The powder's a little bit lighter than this. And it lightens it up a whole lot. It makes it blend a lot better. See, if I just left it like this, we'd be in trouble. We'd be in trouble. I look like a calico kitten. So I had to take this and I had to go down my neck and like straight up paint it like Sherwin-Williams paint it to make it match my face. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. And this does sometimes bother me, but it doesn't today. So this is why I chose this color. People don't automatically see my arms when they see my face out in public. They don't like look at my face and first thought think, does her face match her arms? I mean, do you guys do that? I don't do that. Maybe I'm the weird one. I don't do that though. They will notice if your ears don't match your face, so you gotta go in there and you gotta sponge your ears. Like I said, this is not a tutorial. I'm not telling you what to do, but I sponge my ears because my ears are closer to my head than my arms are, and I want them to match. I mean, they're not closer to my head, they're on my head, but they're closer to my face. I like using the tan because I feel like I look prettier with the tan. That's just like a personal preference though. And then I like using it because it makes my hair look blonder. You automatically look way more blonder if you're, see, this is how I go on down and paint my neck. And depending on how low of a cut of a shirt I wear, then I'll have to go and I'll have to do that to make it match my chest. So I use a whole gallon of makeup whenever I go this route. But it is my favorite route to go. And it is the one I'm most seasoned in because, let me tell you, I was that little girl in high school and middle school who had hair extensions that showed. Every track in my head showed. And then my face was orange, but back then I didn't think about like bringing it on down. Bringing it around town. I didn't think about doing that. So I just had like a orange, like a tangerine on my neck. That's what it was. I don't know how low of a shirt I'm wearing today. So we're just going to do like this part right here and then leave it. And if I need to touch it up, I will. I'm using my viewfinder in my camera more than I'm using my mirror down here. See, that's what you do. The difference. Calico kitten. I may wear a long sleeve shirt. Is it hot outside, I wonder? I think it is hot outside, so I'm not wearing a long sleeve shirt. That idea is going like a fart in the wind if it's as hot as I think it is outside. I'm just trying to go in here and pat it so I don't end up looking like Tabby Cat. We just keep referencing cat coats, don't we? But I either A, look like a calico kitten or a tabby cat. No, I need to do a little bit more. gonna work it out. For my highlighting, I use this Maybelline Instant Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. I use it for my highlighting in the shade 100. You twist it up, and this Chia Pet looking thing on the top here, look, it gets product on it. How cool is that? I probably got too much, but yeah, I did. I go underneath. I do an upside down triangle, like an Illuminati sign, underneath my eyes, like this. And then I go down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, basketball on my chin, line underneath my cheekbone, line underneath my cheekbone. This has been the same way for like the past 10 years. And then 1, 2, 3. That looks like a chicken's foot. So it looks like this. If you need it for reference, take a screenshot. And then I just blend it in with my... I got a little water. I blend it in with my beauty blender that I was just using. This part right here also lightens up my face, so that's not just one big tan thing. Like it brings some light to it. So like it's more so, this isn't, well, it is still too far off from my arm, but like it's not as much far off as this right here, or the edges right here. Kind of softens it up a little bit. So when I do self tan, this part is what makes it really blend with my self tan, and it looks like it flows, versus now where it doesn't look like it flows at all. Alright, so I got my Buff Beige here, which is my light powder from Maybelline Fit Me. And I've got my Sun Beige here, which is my darker powder from Maybelline Fit Me. Both of these are from Dollar General. As you can see, it has the theft sticker on it. I live near Dollar General, so I like to get these from Dollar General. I'm going to use this little 90s sponge that it comes with. And I'm going to dip into the light one, and I'm going to go over all of the areas I just highlighted with my little eraser concealer. And then we're going to do the same thing with the darker one. We're going to go over all the dark areas. I did that with the little thing that comes with it, this little thing. It also has an area to store it, which I think is so cool. Look, that is so progressive. Maybelline. Oh, I want my eraser. I really hope that didn't draw on Shane's cabinet. I'm using this e.l.f. powder brush. I usually don't use this one. I usually use my Real Technique brush, but I'm feeling edgy. Like there's a stark difference in these. This one's fluffy, so it gives you room to mess up, and it'll just blend it in. This one is more precise, and it does not give you any room at all, and it's stiff versus this one. So I'm playing with fire, but we're going to use this. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to... This gives you the illusion that you have a Johnny Depp face. Look at that. It didn't, but it's supposed to. And I do the same thing over here, and I'm not putting too much product on it because I'm just going to kind of stretch out the product down this way. In reality, it's supposed to... Oh, it kind of does. Look. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to give you illusion. Now, in reality, if you're up close to me, you're going to just see I have a hockey stick looking pattern on my face. But people don't care about that now these days. They care more so about what they look like online. So if you see me out and about today and you see hockey sticks on my face, just be like, girl, I like them hockey sticks. And I'll be like, thank you. I worked hard on them. No, I don't care what I look like in person or on the internet, and that's a lot of my problem. I'm going around this way because that's where the dark makeup was. I don't use brushes what they're intended for. I usually just randomly use them for whatever I'm feeling like. I also go underneath my lip here to make our bottom lip more pouty. And then down the edges of my nose. This part of my makeup routine has not changed for over a decade. I'm going to take it down our neck. And we're going to sharpen up our jawline. Hide that double chin. Did that do anything? Can you tell? It did kind of do something. I'm looking in the rear view finder. It's almost as if it shrunk it. Oh, I need to call my doctor. Hey y'all, it's Merina. I'll try to come up with an appointment time next week that I can come over there. I'm pretty much free today though, so holler at me and I'll try to answer the phone. Bye. My doctor is so cool. She gets messages like that from me all the time where it starts out really professional and then it ends up just being everywhere and awkward. I'm gonna go in with this though It's a blending brush, so I'm just going to go over this to make it less harsh. I kind of just take this and go over all the harsh edges of the highlight and the contour, just to ensure that it all blends and there's not like anything harsh going on. For my eyebrows, I got this Honey Browns. It's in the shade 715 by CoverGirl. On this side it has a little spoolie thing that you brush your eyebrows with, and on this side it has a little stick of product, and it's honestly ficky. Like, it goes down while I'm doing this. Like, you'll see it'll just go down and flat, and I don't like this a whole lot, but I'm using it. I used to just do eyeshadows on my eyebrows and it worked just as well, but I bought this and I want to use it and not waste it. I try to not waste makeup. I keep it for a long time, longer than you're supposed to. Makeup is expensive and I don't wear makeup very often. I'm without makeup more than I am with makeup. Very rarely ever with makeup on, so unless I'm just feeling it that week or something, or I'm trying to do better about my appearance or something like that, which is hardly ever, because my appearance isn't as important to me as a lot of other things. And I think that's where I get tripped up. It's hard for me to balance stuff, and there was a point in my life where I was more concerned about what I looked like than who I was and what I felt like on the inside, and that got me into a ton of trouble. So now, regardless of what anybody says about me or thinks about me or my looks or my appearance, I will never ever ever put those on a pedestal again. I will always be more concerned with who I am as a person and how I act towards people and how I love others, versus worrying about what I look like all the time, because that's a exhausting life to live when you're constantly worried about your appearance and what you look like. You get into comparison and you're thinking about all the other girls that are prettier than you. It's not a fun... How can I put contacts on and talk at the same time, but not do my eyebrows and talk at the same time? I'm not left-handed, so I'm concentrating really, really hard. I just try to follow the arch of my eyebrow because I have a natural arch where they're pointy. And then I try to add a little bit to the front right here where it's sparse. I used to have a big eyebrow game, and then I brush it out to smooth it out. It took me a long time to get vanity out of me. It took me years to get vanity out of me. I'm not about to go playing with fire and get it back in me again. So if walking around looking homeless does that for me right now and keeps me out of that predicament, then I'm fine with that. It took me months of public humiliation and all of sorts of other things to get rid of vanity. I walked around with a hair net thing. It's like a head covering. I walked around with that on my head for 6 months probably. No makeup, nothing, to get rid of vanity. I figure I'll figure it out one day. I'm on my own journey in a bunch of different areas of my life, and I'm seeing progress in a lot of areas too. So I think I'll see progress there one day, but I ain't there yet. This is my favorite part of my makeup routine. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. I love this thing so much. One of our friends gave it to me and I love it. I usually take this Lucky Clover, this pink heart, and this blue ice, and I mix it together, and it is so, like, look how, you see that? And then I just have fun with it. I love this part. Look, Rudolph the glow-nosed reindeer. I put it there, put it a little bit down, put it on my Cupid's bow, above, on my cheekbone, above my area right there, above my contour, above my contour. And then I also put it on the inner corners of my eyes and underneath my eyebrow. And I go in and I blend it out a little bit so it's not as harsh. Alright, for eyes, what are we thinking today? Let's go with chocolates. I have this Kylie Cosmetics palette right here. It's got a bunch of browns in it. I also got this Fenty one, which Fenty is, y'all, the pigment in this, like, look, check out this. Okay, see that blue right there? Like, the pigment in this, the Fenty one, is no, that's no joke. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. That one is no joke. I also have, I have this one, which is the, which is the Shadow Kiss palette. So I'll use all three of these. I got all these palettes in front of me right here. First off though, I almost forgot. I'm going to take the big Real Techniques one blush brush, and I'm going to use this P. Louise Cassette Tape Shades High Quality. We upgraded to a vacation. That's a mouthful. Come on. That's a mouthful, but it's cute. And then the bronzers and blushes look like that. I always use this Tan Lines one right here mixed with this Sun Soaked one right here. And sometimes this one up here, which is the Vitamin C. Oh snap. Buffer it out. Come on now. I'm going to use a chocolate color out of this Fenty one for all over the lid. I'm not even going to go in and play. I'm just going to go all over the lid. Usually I don't. Usually I do a lot of like shading where my hooded eyes go. Like I'll do like that, and then I'll do a lighter color on the lid. We're just going to take this brown all the way up to where we would normally take our top coat color, which for me it's pretty far up because my eyebrows are pretty close to my head, so it just looks far up. I mean, they're not close to my head, they're close to my eyes. So it just looks far up, but I like doing it this way. You know what? I'm going to do a thick coat on my finger. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go for it because I'd be doing this if I wasn't on here. Anyway, I've got it on my lid, and I've got it so far up that it almost reaches my eyebrows. With this vanilla color right here, I'm going to take it underneath my eyebrows like that and blend it so that it doesn't look as harsh. The Kylie browns are good too. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The Kylie browns are really good. I'll show you. Like, that girl is a lot of things, but she knows how to do her makeup now. She's got a good formula. I'm gonna put this over Fenty and mix the two together. Yeah, do you see the difference already? I'm going to take the shadow and go under my eyes, and I'm going to take it out of the Fenty because it is the less opaque one of the two. I'm not putting it on my waterline. We definitely don't want to put eyeshadow in our waterline. The inner corners here, I leave them open because my eyes are very cat eye kind of, and they're very like almond, not even almond shape, like they're very just closed in on each side. Leave the inner corners open so that it gives me a more open eye look. I'm going to use my black Kylie matte black liner below the waterline and smudge it. This is my favorite eyeliner ever. It's Rimmel, the Exaggerate eyeliner. Looks like this. Comes off in this thing. I have to buy it online because Walmart doesn't carry it. My Walmart don't anymore, and it looks like this. I love using this on the top because I don't like using a pencil on the top or even a liquid eyeliner pencil. I try to bring it out and wing it just a little bit to elongate my eye. I just did a line right above, stopping at my inner corner and then taking it out a little bit further that way. So I don't know what these are. They're just eyelashes. Oh, so these are pretty sparse and these are really full. I hate doing these. I would prefer to have black drying glue, but this one is the white and it's supposed to dry clear. The white ones never dry clear. That's a lie. I put me a little line on there. I blow on it until it gets tacky. So like right now it's liquidy. As it dries, it gets tackier and tackier. When it starts to get a little bit tacky, Helga Pataki from Hey Arnold, then that's whenever I put it on there and I just wing it and I hope for the best. Does it look passable? I use the Kylie one the most, so let's go with Ruby Chocolate. To finish it off, I'm going to use my setting spray. What's my lips dry? You can use hairspray too, if you didn't know. These are the ones I was wanting to wear. Ooh, I love them. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing to my hair. I haven't washed it in over a week because where it was so damaged where I bleached it, I've been letting it rest. Let my natural oils like come in, which my hair is trained to go a month without being washed because my roots are going to be a little bit oily, but my ends are still going to be dry. So I think I'm going to crimp curl it. This thing, I told you guys that this was Revlon. It's actually not. I'm sorry, I thought it was. It's Bedhead TIGI Wave Artist. That's what it is. I've had this forever. Shane got this for a gift for me for Mother's Day when I was like 23. It has been one of the best things I could ever have gotten for like my hair because I use it so much. I use it more than I use anything else. My hair is already up, but I put these on because I'm just wearing a t-shirt. When you guys sent me this t-shirt, I'm just wearing this t-shirt. It looks so pretty down, but y'all know me. I'm gonna end up putting it back up, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it up right now. If I had known I was gonna wear a t-shirt, I probably wouldn't have went tan on my face, but I gave up about halfway through. So you get what you get, another of it.
Where we at?
Kamaze.
We're at McKay's. You guys have been waiting forever. Forever.
And ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever.
I'm not getting any books because I've been reading.
Bull.
I've been reading
Bull.
my Kindle. I got Kindle Unlimited.
Maybe
Most
I'll
of those
get you
books
a
are
book.
free. No, I don't want any more
Maybe
books.
I will get you
I
a
want any
book.
more books after my bookshelf.
Maybe I will get you a book.
My girls have been needing readers. I'm going to see what kind of reader books they have, or just like small books that aren't chapter books. They need bedtime stories, basically is what I'm saying. They need stories that they can read before bedtime. Not like the chapter books we read for school.
So what you guys need to understand is point A leads to point B, but equals point C. All right, let's go.
I'm not so sure that we're gonna make it to Sam's Club though, because we're running behind and I don't want to rush them. So I may end up coming back to Sam's Club tomorrow, and if I have to, that's fine. I'll make it to the books eventually. What? What are you on the hunt for, Kimmy? What you on the hunt for? He's on a mission. What's that? Cammy's on a mission.
Apparently.
Look what JC found. JC found.
Oh. Really?
Look, they got whole things of Legos, and like if you fill a bag, you can get them a sandwich bag for $6.95 and a gallon bag for $22.95. And they have the sets up here too. Yeah, these are like Happy Meal toys though. Look at all these Funko Pops too. Look. Over there are the classic movies.
It's a pet shop. It's a pet shop.
I know we ain't gonna spend all of our money in the McDonald's bucket in McCain's.
This is good. I like
That was a neat find.
I'm still looking.
Look what Cammy found. There's little people. Little Lego people. Is that a wise man? Like Jesus and the wise man? Or is that, what is that? It's between Gandalf and a wise man. Never mind, Shane says Dumbledore. I thought it was a wise man or Gandalf. Cammy,
Mario.
are you singing Mario?
It's Mario Brothers.
They have all sorts of electronics here. This is actually where I got my camera that I film with every day. Here, I got it for like half of what I pay for it somewhere else. It works like a charm, and I get complimented all the time for my camera. And people are like, where'd you get it? McKay's. Pre-owned. And it is literally the best camera I've ever had. And the only camera I've ever had. Wow, Shane, look at this old Genesis. Look, Shane. How crazy is that? That's so neat. This is their favorite section of McKay's. All of the figurines. Even my girls. I thought that was Jesus for a minute. I was about to grab it. Oh my gosh, I need it. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Somebody sold this for $20 and now they're trying to sell it for $30. Oh my gosh, that's Britney Spears.
Baby.
You did exactly what I did. What? What's that?
Big mom.
Get it. You have to get it.
This is her in her hunger mode.
Oh, that's creepy. Ooh. Oh gosh. $100. But that looks familiar. Ooh. That's an idea for Cammy for Christmas.
Yep.
He loves Archie.
Mr. Potato.
You want a Mr. Potato?
It's a kiss.
Kiss Mr.
Goodness gracious.
I had these when I was little. Oh my gosh. Look. Look how pretty. Oh, I just saw Little Debbie and it caught my attention. Oh, you're kidding. Little Debbie. Like Little Debbie cakes. How cute is that? Here's the first row of books. So we're going to start over here and see if we can find any cool ones.
Daddy,
No, wait, show them. Show them. I have you hidden in a
Do you see what
cove.
it is though? It's Shonen Jump, but it's Japanese Shonen Jump.
No, that would be good for your collection. I'm trying to find some books.
popcorn.
Cammy's over there singing to the whole store. He's like giving everybody a show. A zombie. He said he was looking for a zombie.
Cohen, I got.
But he's on the hunt for a
I
zombie.
know these.
It has like 2 words on each page though. Like 2 words on each page. Not in the country. Y'all ever heard of that? Ooh, that's kind of like calming. It's got a bullfrog on it. Oh, what do you need to get bought by Merina? That right there. I don't even know what it's about. Never mind. That's a little. No, never mind. Little Precious Moment dolls. Look at these. Shane, look. Okay, so here's like level 1. There's level 3. I want to get just regular books, but I also want to get some of these readers too. There's a lot of different ones though. I brought back all of those books that I showed you guys I was going to bring back that I had in that pile that I decluttered. And
I got $32 back in trade credit. So we're gonna spend the $32 on things like readers for the kids and maybe a new series for Colton to start on, because my kids read a lot and they're constantly reading the same books over and over. And I've got to be mindful of storage because I keep them stored in our large ottoman. So I've got to figure out how I'm gonna get thin books or books that can be stored in their room neatly. I see these though for Colton, and it's about like these clues that you can get going around the world with these two kids, and that's interesting. So we may look into this. These are $3 a piece, and I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the same series. So we got those. And then I'm over here looking at the random middle grade books to see if I can spot out anything that they've talked about or anything that I think that they might like. But middle grade is weird. It's either robots or farts on the covers, in the titles. Or stuff like this, which is extremely creepy. Want to read this?
What's it even about? No, that's creepy. That way.
You sure? I think I'm gonna put it in the bag.
No.
What about this one?
What?
Let's find books that I think that you guys might like.
No, I mean, creepy books.
Let me find books because you
Not
need.
anything books like this.
Well, you need. Do you get how weird that your selection of books is? Like,
No, I might be from the same family, but I'm not from the same world.
it's called The Graveyard Book.
No. I don't want any chihuahuas. I'm
What?
a kid who dropped her ice cream.
The Last Dogs. That sounds ominous. Some really creepy books in the kids section. You see it?
No, he's going. The Beach Boys.
That's the boxcar. Oh, those are the old school boxcar children. This is what they look like when I read them.
21.
You guys have the new and improved ones that are like the box set ones. But those, I love those as a kid.
The Avengers symbol. I watched the movie about this.
Night and day. Night and day.
I watched this on Paramount. It's a good movie.
Kids mostly use their paycheck in McKay's, but they do have a little bit left over. I still asked that they didn't get anything that they didn't have any room for. And that went for me too, especially with the kids' books. I had to make sure the books that I got, that I had somewhere to put those books. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a home for it, and they would end up laying all over the couch and stuff. So their paychecks have changed a little bit because they not only have to keep up with how much money they're spending and how much money they have left, but they also have to think about what they have room for and what they don't have room for. So they're like getting accustomed to that. But it's actually fun because they stop and they think, do I really want this? Do I really have room for it? If I really want this and I don't have room for it, then do I really want it enough to have to replace it with something and get rid of something I already have? Shane wants to go to Barnes and Nobles. Whoa! Shane wants to go to Barnes and Nobles, and then they are begging to go to Target. I haven't been to Target in forever.
Princess.
I want to check out their dollar spot.
Oh yeah.
Is it a really dollar spot though? If it's like $5, $10, $15, $20? I could use this for on my shelf besides the fireplace. Y'all been asking me when I'm gonna put stuff on that. Yeah, those are cute. Those are $5.
It's Lego.
You're kidding me.
It's Lego Decor.
What? That's so cool. Come on, look. This is Lego Decor.
Oh, they have Lego Decor.
I like this one too. Here's a good place to get stuff for Cammy's bag. These are $3. Yeah, that's a really good place to get stuff for his bag. These are $3, I believe. Yeah, $3. Y'all know I've been wanting to add the blues. Is that green or blue?
It's like a bright.
That looks blue to me. I'm trying to pick which one I like. Do I like this one or this one more? I'm gonna let Shane pick. Shane.
What?
I'm really liking that for some reason.
I like the gray one.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Grove, this is my favorite scent.
Got the Myers.
Yep, hydrating hand soap. Glass cleaner. No. Nope. What is this contraption? The next gen blender. For USB rechargeable self cleaning?
That's cool.
You had me at self cleaning. These would look so good in the girls' room. They got that color. Those are pretty. That is so pretty. I love that color. We did not make it to Sam's Club tonight, but we're going in the morning. I'm going to pick up some stuff for Nanny there too. So that works out fine. What I've been doing, you guys saw that I got a couple of pieces for beside my fireplace. What I've been doing is, you guys know I do the envelope system, right? I've been keeping my receipts though, and I have the app, Every Dollar. It's the David Ramsey Money app. That it helps you keep track of your money. Anytime I make a purchase, I've been taking the money that's on the receipt, and at the end of the day, I've been going in and putting it into my money saving app. I'll put the name of it right here. And it keeps track of your money, even the money that's in your envelopes, which I think is really cool. So I've been keeping all my receipts. Look, all of my receipts have been up here. And in between car rides, I've been plugging them into my app. One of you guys suggested on my last live, that I download that app, and that was one of the best things I could have downloaded. James, like, that's really cool. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Sorry, dog.
Let me buckle you in.
What was that?
Oh. Watch her buckle in, guys.
No.
It's
They
not
watch me do
professional,
everything but poop anyway.
No, you got this.
It's coming. OnlyFans.
No, it's not. We are home. I left my receipts out in the car, so instead of going out there and getting them, I'm going to lift you guys up because y'all are just seeing my boogers at this point. I'm going to just look at my bank app and then write down my expenses on my little handy dandy wiener dog notepads. Then I can plug those expenses into my Every Dollar app. That's what the app is called, Every Dollar. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. And then I'll show you what I picked up at Target, which isn't a lot. I just got 3 things out of the $5 thing, so $15 worth of decor, because I needed that to go on my fireplace shelves when I do that this upcoming week. We're doing that this upcoming week. We're going to finish that third shelf, the third shelf on each side. And then we're going to decorate those. I need to repaint over that glossy paint in the living room, and then we're going to start on that right wall so I can get my living room knocked out of the park so that we can start on the outside for a spring summer porch. I also got to do something with my table. I don't really know how I'm going to line all that stuff up. I don't know what's going to come first, last, second, third, but all that's got to get done within the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to write down my expenses, plug it into my Every Dollar app, and then listen to this. So, there's only one person on the planet who could get me to play video games, because you guys know I loathe the existence. I loathe video games. There's nothing I hate on this planet more than I hate video games. But there is one person, actually there's 5 people, but there's one person who has got me to play with him, like, what, every other night?
Yeah.
I've been playing a video game with him because I've realized that's his love language.
That's not my love language. Oh, you know my love language. Don't cut it out.
That's really how he likes to, like, spend his time, like his wind down time. He likes to play video games. And so, because I want to spend my time with him and he wants to spend his wind down time on video games, I was like, we'll spend time together. So, he has actually got me to play video games. We've been playing Resident Evil, which is a zombie game, if you don't know that. And I have been an interesting partner, ain't I?
Hey, you've been a good partner. On the offset, you forgot to mention, like, when you sit down and read a book, I'll grab a book and lay down beside you and read a book.
Yeah, like, so he likes to play video games to wind down. I love to read to wind down. So sometimes I'll be reading and he'll pull out a comic book or something and sit down and read with me. So we're meeting halfway, and I like how we're doing that. The older we get, the more we learn each other's love languages and how to make the most of our time together without forcing the other to do something they don't like. You can't force somebody to do something when they're willing to do it. He can't force me to play video games when I'm willing to do it because I want to spend time with him, and that's the way that he prefers to spend his individual time. So to make it our time, I don't mind playing them with him. Maybe we'll show them some footage. Want to? Last night
That was wild
Well,
last night.
no. Now, last night, you did great. Last night, we got to some...
Shane, I shot a fireball. Remember? We were sitting there watching the bad guys, and all of a sudden I accidentally shoot off my, what is it? My rocket launcher.
Your grenade launcher, and it shot past
It
my head.
shot past Shane's head.
But, hey, we were on some hard levels last
We
night.
were. We almost beat the game. My fingers don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I'm doing it.
You doing it?
It's not much, but this is what I got at Target out of the dollar spot. I got this to go on the shelves beside my fireplace. $5. I don't know how I feel about that price for that. Got this one, $5 to go on another shelf at my fireplace. Got this to go on the shelf. It's like this weird navy gray black color. It's $5. This is also going to go on the shelves beside the fireplace. We're constantly losing our remotes constantly, and I figure we've given the rest of the stuff in our home a home. So this will be the remote's home, and hopefully it'll keep us from losing it as often as we do. But this is all I got from Target. Like I said, I'm trying to be very conscious of my budget when it comes to my makeovers. I usually don't ever go over budget anyway, but I'm just being extra careful and extra budget friendly with them, because times are rough. I mean, times are rough, and being able to do any bit of home makeover is a privilege. I say that to you guys all the time, like being able to do what I do, even at the extent I do it at, like even though it's affordable and it's budget friendly, I'm still able to make over my home. And these days and this time, that is a privilege on any level. There are people who are dreaming of making over their home and they just financially can't. So even the littlest makeover, Shane's chasing a dog. You'll see him right behind me here in a minute. Even the most littlest makeover, like that's a privilege, and I don't take that for granted. I got the doggies some more of their dog food. I always get the adult and the puppy. I get the big chunks and the little chunks, and I mix those two together. We have been reading through our middle grade series and our read-alongs and like the little readers over and over and over again. We're running out of series to read because the ones that we have, even though we have quite a few and quite a few middle grade books, my kids are huge readers, so they're constantly reading something, even for like the 10th time. So while I was there, I saw these for a really good price. They're $1.75, and I quickly looked them up on Goodreads and thought that they might like these. It seems right up their alley. The girls saw this, and it was $2.50, and it's a chapter book with pictures throughout there. They're going to love reading this. They love anything Monster High, especially the books. Y'all know Cammy's obsession with Archie. He got him a little Archie book. He's got several of those. He collects those. And then for our readers, my kids are all above these reading levels, but Cammy really likes to look at these. I like to involve him. This ain't a reader either, by the way. I like to involve him. So I pick out books that that just have a few words on them that we can pick out and we can read along with them and stuff like that. My girls will read these too. Shoot, Colton will probably even read these. Like I said, they're always itching to pick up something. It doesn't matter what it is. So I got this Shopkins one. This is level 2, I think. That's what the words look like on that one. Got a little Pet Shop one. Because look at these prices, y'all. Like, you can't beat that. My girls love Littlest Pet Shops. Got a Barbie one, another Littlest Pet Shop, a Fancy Nancy, a Rugrat one, a SpongeBob one. Those are all for the readers. And then the girls picked out these Sparkleton books. I've never heard of them before, but they look kind of like My Little Pony. It grabbed the girls' attention. And this series I picked up for Colton, but like I said, they all each go in and read everything that I get. So this isn't just Colton's books, and those aren't just Cammy's or just the girls. They're all of them. Even Colton might pick up this and read it one day. You just never know. This is the 39 Clues, and it's about 2 kids that go around the world, and it introduces different places in the world, and kind of like a Indiana Jones for kids. Alright.
Here we go.
Wait, I need to organize and see what I got.
We got no money.
I'm sorry, excuse me. We ain't got no money.
We ain't got no money to pay our bills. You gave me your electric stick.
No!
I don't want this.
That's not. Give
Take
it back. I didn't mean to give that to you. When did I give that to you?
I'm not going to keep the melee vest. I'm gonna put that in there. I need...
Money.
Are we already on the ocean?
No.
I thought we were going to have to make our way to the ship.
Why are we? So we're in a confined space with all these zombies.
Oh, this is going to suck. right now.
Do you think they're planning to use it to spread
Hey.
more bullets?
Hey, you're dead.
No, you let them know we're here, booger. Oh, look at them. Whoa, whoa, they're heading here. Nope. Ah!
There's one zombie dead.
Whoa,
There's another zombie dead.
Oh, I got that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They coming down here?
Yeah, they're.
Yeah. Oh, these are wearing metal helmets.
Yeah, I know. They're like not wanting to go.
Oh, and they're wearing body armor. Oh, snap!
Oh, hey!
Hey, whoa, whoa!
Don't mess with Daddy's mama.
Stay dead.
Ah, there's dogs running everywhere. Oh, shit!
No! I'm gonna get you out of there, baby. Don't you worry.
State of mind, eyes blind, and it is getting dangerous. I don't wanna fight the feeling inside, 'cause your words are so contagious. I don't wanna be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction, oh, I give in to you, give in to your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no, you're having a reaction, oh, I can feel that I can feel you burning up. 'Cause tonight we lose it all, we let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all, I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall and flames are getting closer, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 on fire, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 lights keep dancing by, painting the sky and adding to our chemistry. Heart beats aligned, right in time. You've become a remedy. I don't wanna be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction, oh, I give it to you, give in to your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no, you're having a reaction, oh, I can feel that I can feel you burning up. 'Cause tonight we lose it all, we let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all, I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall and flames are getting closer, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 on fire, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 my skin's on fire,
It's me, everyone's most favorite grocery hauler here, coming at you with a Sam's Club haul. Now this Sam's Club haul is a little bit different because we actually have some stuff, obviously that's ours, but then we also got Nanny some stuff right here too, so I will make sure to differentiate that as we go on. Come on! We're gonna start off right here. We found these really cool hooded towels for the boys. The girls already have two, but Colton and Cameron didn't, so we got these to hook them up with some of these. We got this big old bulk thing of 13-gallon trash bags. It's got 200 in it, which is pretty awesome, I must say. We actually got us a rotisserie chicken. You know you can't go to Sam's Club without picking up one of these bad boys. We got a pack of 4 peppered turkey breasts for sandwiches. Always good. We got this big old thing of beef here. Let me tell you what. Is this for roast, right? Mm-hmm. I'm down. Yep. You know it. You love it. Hashtag Tater Nation. We got a pack of these chicken bites. These are the same brand as the chicken sandwiches, which I'm going to show y'all here in a minute. So I'm assuming these kind of taste like Chick-fil-A nuggets. I'm going to assume. We've got some Tyson crispy chicken strips. Those things are always good. We got this 42 count sausage set. And this big old thing of onions.
We split that with us and Nanny.
Oh, we're splitting this with
Right
that.
here.
We've already gotten some out here, and some of them are going to Nan's. We've got this big old thing of paper towels here, along with a big old thing of toilet paper. Got this big old thing of 204 plates. That is the oddest number to put in a plate set, Reen. 204. Wasn't 200, wasn't 205, 210. It's 204. We got this big old thing of laundry detergent here. If you come over here, we've got 2 big old boxes of the chicken sandwiches. This stuff, I'm telling you, and I will like legit stand by this. This stuff tastes exactly like Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and they are amazing. We got a big old thing of Zatarain's blackened chicken Alfredo, along with a big old thing of pepperoni Hot Pockets. We also got this 30 count cereal miscellaneous set here for the kiddos. I think that's it for our stuff. Yeah. Okay, so next is Nan's stuff. We got her a bag of the crispy chicken strips as well as some of the chicken sandwiches. I already showed y'all the onions, but we also got her some You Know It, You Love It, hashtag Tater Bulk Nation. We also got her a rotisserie chicken and a roast as well. Also picked her up a Zatarain's chicken Alfredo. We got her some cups.
She's washing her cups out from Wendy's, McDonald's, and like she'll save a plastic cup for 2 years. Every time we have a get together though, she's always having to go buy a bunch of cups.
Yeah.
So that way, for holidays or when we have a get together, she don't have to go spend money on a bunch of cups.
Yeah. Also, Nanny loves her Pepsis, so we couldn't have walked out of there without getting her some Pepsis. And we also got her some Diet Coke. That right there is a Sam's Club haul and a half. We walked out of there, I think, with a pretty good price.
$500.
$500.
Our grocery budget for the month is $1,200. That's for a family of 6, and that's for our groceries, the dog's groceries, the dog food, and all of our necessities. So that includes our paper towels, our toilet paper, our laundry detergent, dish detergent. All that stuff is tied into the $1,200 a month.
I'm going to turn this back over to my lovely wife, and I'll see y'all later.
We got the rest of her name's butter pecan. They didn't have Mayfield. She usually wants Mayfield. And then I forgot she liked Mayfield milk, so I just got her the Pitsy brand. I hope she'll still drink it. If not, then I can get her Mayfield. I highly doubt Nanny's going to waste milk just because it's not a brand, though. That's not Nanny's way of doing things. I got cucumbers, seedless grapes, tomato, bacon, egg, and cheese, all sorts of things.
Just a dawn away. I keep thinking about that big sky. I've seen so many.
Alright, everybody tell Nanny bye. Say love you.
Y'all just come in and leave me.
Where we headed, guys? We're gonna go watch Mario. Surprise! Popcorn. Alright, let's go watch Mario.
Can't keep my mind from traveling away with my one true friend.
Well, me and Cammie are rebels, so we just about got kicked out of the movie theaters. But that's okay, because we're having fun out here, ain't we, Cammie?
It's a friendly hubby action good.
He just said, I'm Cameron. Look at all the finger art you've done on the window there, buddy. That's nice. All right, tell him, say see you later. Say we'll see you later.
See you later, catch you later.
Catch you later, alligator.
Catch you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
I feel like we've been here before. I feel like I just got done talking to y'all. Is this gonna be in the same video? I just got done talking to y'all. But anyway, I now have to show you our haul from Walmart here. We had to pick up some more stuff over there. We got our bulk items over at Sam's. We got this stuff over at Walmart.
The Sam's without meat.
Yeah. And Rena wanted me to make sure and tell y'all that this was like a 2 a.m. shopping thing that we did on the Walmart app.
This
so
is when Merina and Shane gets together at 2 a.m. and compiles a grocery list.
yeah, and we might have forgotten a few staples like vegetables and fruit. But it's good because we're gonna go get that stuff. We just didn't get it now. So I guess we'll do a healthy grocery haul. You like that? I did the Colton dance. So anyway, I'm gonna show you guys what we got. So come on. So we've got some Hawaiian sweet rolls here. I believe we're having meatball subs. Is that what we're gonna do?
I'll give them the meal plan.
Oh, well, Rand's gonna give you the meal plan, so I'm just gonna give you the ingredient plan. So anyway, we got some singles, American singles. They're ready to mingle. We got us some Gordo's cheese dip here. Guys, look at this big old thing of hamburger meat. You could literally play baseball with this sucker. Use it as a bat. That thing's heavy too. Daggone. Anyway, we got 2 packs of white bread here. We also got some ravioli. We've got some ice cream here, which we have the Snickers ice cream bars. And then we also have some Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches. We got 2 big old packs of bacon here, which I know what that's for, and I'm happy. We've got these packs of butter here. Oh, and we also have. Okay, so the sweet Hawaiian sub rolls is what I showed you, and then we've got sweet Hawaiian rolls. We've got 2 packs of mozzarella, along with a pack of what is this for? Reese's.
I'm making a dessert.
You making a dessert? What is it? A Reese dessert? Is it for me? Is it my birthday?
No.
It's my birthday present. Not really. Anyway, we got this pack of mini donuts here. And we got this big old thing of Italian style meatballs. Kiddos love their Kool-Aid jammers. So we've got a big old... We got some Dr. Peppers here, because I'm weak. We've got some beef smoked sausage. There's 2 packs of eggs here. We've got some cheese balls and cheese puffs. We've also got this little thing of sour cream here. We got some milk. My baby loves me, so she got me some angel food cake. That's all mine. Nobody else can have it. What is this? Okay, so we got this variety pack of ice cream. Why does that look like a chocolate corn dog? Why they all got bites in them?
Hey, it really did buy because there's 32 pieces in there, I think.
Yeah,
It
shoot.
was $11.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you there.
That's $1 per piece, like less than half $1 per piece. That's really good.
And while I'm not the biggest like sweet eater, even though I do love angel food cake and Reese's, maybe I'm not as big as a not sweet eater as I say I am, because I eat some of that and that stuff you made, that spice cake. Daggone. Anyway, but I will partake in a ice cream sandwich from time to time. We got, huh?
Will you partake in it?
I will partake in it. Sounds biblical, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we got some English muffins here. This is what I'm talking about because I'm so excited for what those are going to. We've got 3 cans of green beans here. We've got some beef broth. I didn't know beef broth in a can. We always get that in the box things. Cool. Anyway, we got...
What?
You got spaghetti. Mm-hmm. Did you mean to get a pack of thin spaghetti too?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got 4 cans of cream of chicken, which every time we get that, I love what those go into. We've got some peanut butter and some jelly, but you can't guess what those are for. We've got 2 jars of marinara sauce, plus 1 big old thing of meat sauce. We've got some freezer bags here, which again, I know what those are for. We've got 2 big old things of chicken here. Rena got a classic yellow cake. Is that for me too? Okay.
It's for Colton.
Oh, is that for Colton?
Yeah, he loves those.
Oh, he'll love that. We got some Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, which let me tell you what, me and Colton jumped for joy when we saw that. We've got some granulated sugar here. We've got some tortilla chips. Sour cream onion. That's pitiful.
I know. Do you feel it?
That
I was
is
like,
pitiful.
What the heck?
How much was this?
Like $4, I think.
That's.
I picked it up when I put it on the table and I said, "You are kidding me."
That's like half the bag.
It's deflated too. Like.
Man. We have some garlic powder here, along with some triple chocolate fudge cake mix. We've got some vanilla instant pudding, not the cook and serve I see that I sent. Listen, you know how many times you sent me after the stuff and I get this and you're like, it's gotta be cook and serve.
That's why it's important to
And
read
so
the
I
details.
go and get the cook and serve and you're like, it's gotta be instant.
That's why it's important to thoroughly read
Someday.
the list.
We've got some Hawaiian punch.
That's my guilty pleasure. I can't even look at that because it's a crap ton of points.
Is this yours?
No, the Sunny D is my favorite. That's my favorite drink
Oh
on the
wait,
planet.
Sunny D is yours.
Sunny D is my favorite drink on the planet, and I can't have it. And so that's how you know I love my kids, because I bring it in the house when I can't have it.
Marina, partake of me.
Because they love Sunny D so much.
You know it, you love it. Hashtag Frozen Tater Nation. Jolie was so happy to see these. We've got these hash brown patties. And then I think, last but not least, we've got this big old thing of seasoned fries. Oh, actually, 2 big old things of seasoned fries. So yeah, as you can see, we've got our grocery haul here. Also presented to you by this little cheetah here.
Can we just stop and commend my willpower, though, with all this junk in my house?
You get a thumbs up. You get a 5 out of 5. It makes me want to do better on this. Hey, at least tell them I've been drinking a lot more water here lately.
I've been drinking a glass of water a day.
That's not true. That's not true. I've been drinking about 4 glasses of water every day. I'm trying to find ammunition in this pile somewhere.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's in there somewhere.
Where's mine at?
I'll find it.
This. I will eat this.
Man, why are you making me look bad?
I love ravioli.
Why are you making me? Yeah, but that ain't bad.
It's got cheese in it. It's carbs. Let's see how many carbs is in it, and I'll make you feel better. 43 grams of carbs for 8 pieces.
Is that bad?
Yeah, I shouldn't be eating this.
Oh.
43 grams. Well, 3 fibers, so 40 net grams of carbs for 8 pieces. That is 2 days worth of carbs that I'm supposed to be having.
Well, I think
In one meal.
I think you're a good-looking cheetah.
I'll be eating this.
There's my grocery.
A little bit.
There's
Let's see how many carbs is in this.
Is your bit?
2 grams of carb. That ain't bad, and I should have not read that because now I know I can drink it. Let's see calories though. 70.
Dang it, Gordos.
70 calories for 2 tablespoons. Okay, I'm going to end the video here. Actually, I was going to show you guys putting all this stuff up, but I have to hurry and do that because we're starting on a project, and we really need to go to Lowe's tonight. These are for the sandwiches, and I will put a picture of my meal plan right here. This is going to be for the next week to week and a half. I want to push these groceries to 2 weeks, if at all possible. In the next video, you will see us tackling some updates on our home. Actually, in the next several videos,
Finally!
we will be tackling a crap ton of updates in our home. We have scheduled this out, planned this out. I've filmed a little bit ahead of time, so it's going to be, the next several videos are going to be just like home updates, home updates, home updates. I'm really excited about that, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Usually, I would go all the way to the end of Sunday night and then wish you guys a good night and end the video there, but I'm going to do it early in the day now. I'm going to end it now so I can edit this the rest of the day, go get what we need to get at Lowe's, go get some fruits and veggies, and get a good start to the week. Throughout the week, we're only given a little bit of time. What are you doing playing on the treadmill? Throughout the week, we're only given a little area of time that we can actually work together on a project. So there's a whole other part of the day that you guys would be missing if I just showed us working on the project. So I'll probably do Holding Day in the Lives kind of thing and do some food in there, throw some food in there, throw some, you know, just other good stuff, homemaking stuff in there too with the smaller updates. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope that y'all have a blessed morning or not, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. Love y'all. See y'all later.